jump the outside with the squid. Oh, I still runs. I'm doing pilgrimage because it should be decently better to mess with stuff. Okay. This is why I need to keep a spear on my back. I usually don't stop to put one on my back. And it tends to be a problem. Just try to have one going into the gate and then put it on my back if I can. Because that part of Skylands is terrible for spawns. And it's just bewildering why they would allow that. Dang. Oh, dear, oh no. Okay. For tuning in again. I think I remember your name from a long time ago. I just threw the bat fly through the wall. Okay. I don't question these things anymore. Ah. Hello, Kuno. I was thinking about switching to Ori runs. Well, I did Ori runs, and I still am, to some degree. However, I'm not the biggest fan of how Will-O-The-Wisp plays. It's a bit... I don't know how to explain it. There's just something that makes me not like it as much as Explosive Sphere. Which makes me kind of want to play Blind Forest again, because I love that speedrun. I just didn't do it that much. Either way, it was still pretty good. It wasn't like terrible, I didn't hate it or anything. It just wasn't what I was looking for. Either way, I still really like what Rain World brings to the table. I took a good month break away from Rain World and realized how much I still liked playing it. That and there's a good amount of people, competitive than there used to be, that are also running the game. Why did I do it like that? Kuno is also one of them. Ice Tolbarones is there in the background somewhere. We'll see more from them eventually. Although you guys seem to have been focusing more on the score runs lately. Again with this. I'm gonna go high again. I shouldn't fear this guy, but I still do. I might mess with Will-O-The-Wisp again, but how do I put it? When I played Will-O-The-Wisp, I didn't really just like want to play. It was more of me just forcing myself to play. And that just didn't feel right with me. And there's probably a point where I would get to a certain skill level and like it more. But I'm not there yet. The spirit trials are still something that I think is really cool. While jumping on the alternating sides for a bit of speed, except I am terrible at that. And that's why I purposely don't do that. Also, hollow point, Dexter. Corons are fun, yes, but they also, I'm forgetting to press buttons. They're also very specific on what you have to do. Still want a fast 30% time. Well, if you're gonna do something like what Hempamaz did and just do runs for ages, probably could get up to the same level that he's doing. Hello, Wasabi. How are you? Has Hollow Knight been kind to you? That's unfortunate. You mind? Hopefully he dies a painful death. Good. Still scary. I have no idea where this man is. Okay. Why are you guys up there? What are they doing? Oh goodness. Why do I have a mushroom? There is no purpose to this. Gotta get a monitor with a better refresh rate. Or whatever you need to do. I need a new monitor. Just reminded me. Let's get this spear, actually. I have no reason to have this pearl, but we're keeping it. Oh. Freebie? Come back. No, okay. That's a bad man. Don't like the bad man. Come back. The crossing with the bump, it is quite annoying. You saying that you're safe on it is what made me do it more. Which you're right. Because it will interrupt it sometimes, which is why I wasn't the biggest fan of it. Or if there was a crossing there. Had it, and then I didn't do the roll. I'm going to switch to running on TV, then I can adjust the brightness on. Your monitor doesn't have to adjust brightness? My second monitor is a TV, to be completely honest. I have you guys on a TV, and then I'm playing on a monitor. So I perfectly understand that. I used to basically exclusively play Ori and the Blind Forest on a TV as well. I need to starve here. Oh, I have to hold down. Okay. Look Mom on TV, yes. I'm not exactly sure which movement you're talking about. I'm guessing it's the crossing that is terrible. You're using a laptop and is at max. Oh goodness. Pain. Has to show me the achievement. So it's not die, because we're starving. Which has made me want to... I should get the Skylands Echo first. Yeah, that was the thing we talked about as well. I'm still questioning what is better. I just don't like this section starving. You make a mistake and move too much at a bat and you get unlucky a little bit, you're just dead. The ribbon is going through the ground. Interesting. I feel like that only does that because it spawned there. I probably could have picked that up, but that's kind of scary. I think the wall explosion, if it was touching a wall, would kill me if I was starving. Which normally it wouldn't. You not be able to see in southern depths on a laptop. That makes sense. I would definitely get some sort of HDMI just to play on literally anything else. Oh! Oh goodness, is the timing different when you're starving? But the fast Guardian skip requires sight? I mean... yes. But also... literally nobody needs to be doing that. I know I probably should be at some point, personally, but... literally do not worry about it. You need to get good at drainage. Get a good amount of the any percent is drainage. So, Kuno, you can look at Hepimaz's most recent run. I believe he does it in it. But effectively, the reason why we go off to the left the first time is to have the room with the Guardians load the first time. In which case, if we go off to the room to the right, the next time the room loads, it's timed. So it's always the same time. The first time it loads just matters on when we go to the left and how far we've gone to the left. So you have to cross the midpoint of the room and then it starts loading after a little bit. Which we can get the skip off of that, it's just very hard. Also, because you're on computer and it sounds like your computer is maxed out, Ice12Brones, I feel like the timing might be different for you. Might be different like a little bit. That wouldn't surprise me. I'm gonna be clearly honest. Especially if your computer's maxed out. Give me your confetti. Shower me in your golden goodness. Yeah, that would make sense to me. Additionally, I do want 1.7 to come to the computer eventually. The load times of 1.7 is just straight up faster. That and when you're holding map to skip by things and make it go faster, it's even faster. Also, I'm bringing this up randomly, I know, but I don't want to talk about it. Also, I just noticed that graffiti is the same one as we were noticing before. Murder! There's still one. Yeah! It's scary. It lags a little bit during that jump, so I'm always a little scared. like having a squid cicada for this part, personally. What's going on? So we've seen 2 vultures. One might be leaving the room and it could come into this room at any moment. I should never do that again. Can't count to 6.5, understandable. Rob can't count past 10. Cycle spine. We need a spear. This fall can kill you. Not because you fall too fast, but because the centipede can just be in the way and you don't know where it is. So I'm gonna hug the right wall. Normally I've hugged the left wall or gone on the pole, and I've died because of that. Hello. You're a new one. I don't think I've ever seen you do this literally ever. What? Probably should have jumped on that one. Don't throw the puffball. We're taking only one. Let's leave that one there. Let's try to get a spear on the way. What's going on? That was unfortunate. We picked up the rock. Hopefully the purple's kind to us. Purple is not kind to us. We do not want to show ourselves because it will not go down the pipe, either of them. It will just stay there and try to get to us even though it can't, because it cannot come up here anyway. So when it sees you in a location where it can't get you, it doesn't move. You're saying a lot of things and it's hard for me to read right now. We're a little slow on this one, so there might not be a deer here. Yep. Ooh. Hello there. Yeah. Forward. And I usually say it when they're kind of like in weird locations. If I say something about anything, even like it's just kind of like saying something like that, it's probably because it's not the most common thing, or it's annoying that they're there. What's happening? Please keep going. Oh, okay. Makes sense. A little lucky there. I didn't get flung into death. Why are you trying to sit there? This is a new one, really? Okay. All he has to do is get past this section for me. Something feels like this deer is lower down than it used to be. Okay, now it's the height it should be. I'm gonna stab the deer a bit here. More scavengers. I tap once on the D-pad the direction I want to throw it. Can't ever forget that. I try to spear the deer when we're directly above this thing. Just because it has a chance to move the deer particularly fast. At which point I start throwing into the body. If you throw into the body, it can get stuck on a chunk that's like really far into the body and you can't really pick it back out again. That's just something you need to be aware of. Yeah, we only need one more rest, so that's perfect for us. It's a little scary, actually. I'm gonna get one of these because we're heading into spitter spiders. Being able to deal with them is good. Actually not that great. I don't know if that's music stopped as in rain is coming, or... Oh, I'm dead. Get his buddy. Go down. You might get lucky here. Tight. Woo! Okay. Sorry, that was loud. Oh, they tend to shoot in that pattern that I jumped to get over them. You also noticed that. Or the last one's going to be on target. This is the correct slip color. Hello, Jim Hop. We're not killing things, though. Killing things is bad. Ignore the 3 scavenger kills, though. It was self-defense! By self-defense, I mean I wanted to go fast. Also, this isn't good. Oh, we got him. Considering it opens immediately, that isn't too bad. That is quite annoying that they spawn there anyway. The pipe directly underneath the shelter. Hello, Matt. How are you? Doval Slayer has been doing interesting things in Dark Souls. You may want to hear of his endeavors later. Pearl Squad. Give us your pearls or pay with your blood. Okay, I'm gonna do the trick here. Probably should have got rid of that pearl earlier. Go, 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 go. Faster. Could be in the water. No idea. Go, go, go. Yeah, there could be something in front of me. Okay, that could have been bad. Nice. For those who don't know, there's a new trick found. I'm gonna refer to it as a new trick every single time from now on. Effectively, if you suck in a puffball into your belly while a deer is close to the ground, for some reason the deer gets forcibly pushed down like a set distance for some reason. And if they're close to the ground, it lags the game super hard so the room doesn't load in correctly. Meaning that you can just walk through everything. It doesn't look right. You're actually just moving blind. That's not good. There better not be any more. And every time I pause, I can see myself. And if I take the puffball back out, it ends the glitch. I like to fall off instead of going back into the pipe because I think it's a bit faster. So that section right there is actually like holding map on the Karma section. On console, it's okay, we have to go through these guys again. Not gonna get much chance to move. Is in our favor. I should go up the second one next time. Please back off. That's not good. So is there an all objectives hunter speedrun category? I mean, there's 100%. Which Rob did 100% run, if you were aware. And I recommend looking at it. Might have delayed too long. Yep. Okay, it's not a death centipede. So there's not just all objectives. It's obviously getting all echoes and achievements and all objectives. Watch it on YouTube, let's go. Yes. There is things that can make it better, but for the most part, the routing was very good. The centipede there is freaking me out. Pensive moment, what do you mean? If people wanted to do a just all objectives, I wouldn't be against that, personally. I just want to see it. No one's done just that to try to go fast. That's kind of the problem for a lot of people, where they just don't actually show what they've done. But that's been changing a lot. I'm happy about. Also, we're doing pretty good. I'm not exactly sure how good, but it's pretty good. We can mention during the stream. If people do runs, I am also interested. But people have to do runs. So if you do a run and Lugia does a run and XYZ does a run, that would be a perfect addition to speedrun.com in my eyes. Either way, I'm not going to hinder anyone from doing any run because they should do whatever they want. But I want to have it so there are 3 different people for any given run before I add it to speedrun.com. Maybe even 2. But I want interest in it. I want to see that there's interest. Not by people saying it. Not by people just saying, oh, this would be interesting. By people actually doing it. That was the same thing for the Survivor Moon % run, where you just get to Moon's room. which isn't a bad idea. Neither is the journey run, where you basically go the intended route. But only Pepperos did the moon run, and nobody did the journey run. And those could be pretty cool runs. I wish I had a spear right now. Probably should have put it on my back. I'm not gonna touch that spider. That could have been bad. Toad? Steel lizard? Death centipede? What is this run this time? I need to know. Oh, it blew up the ones in my hand. There goes my spear. Sometimes there can be scavengers in this under area that you literally can't see. It's happened only once where that's actually affected the run, but you should be aware of it. I could have rocked the kelp, but I'm not a big fan of trying for that, and this is annoying. There's a spider there, but we have no spear. However, we can use this as a distraction. Please let me through. Go that way, friend. Please! Interesting. We got another spider. I feel like I could have died there. That was a little scary, actually. Secret part right there. If you go fast right there, and there's one in the way, you actually go through them because you go so fast. I like to go full in and just take the stun, because it also lets me know if there's anything in the way. However, I didn't hear anything. Could have just went. Much random gravity waiting. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna like going through UD. That's why there's no speed run that goes through the leg or pebbles. There's very good reason for that. Keeping the spear in my back. You don't have to do the trick, so it's basically a given at this point. The bad timing. I had it in every other way, though. I knew I shouldn't have tried it. It wasn't in a good state. It's unlikely for rocks to be up here like that one, but I like to try to grab for them. Try not to try to grab things when you're doing chaining rolls, because you tend to just drop whatever items you're currently carrying, being the spear on my back. Paid attention, I could have had a back throw. Rob didn't actually time the routes. For what? Tilty Headman! We've been blessed by Tilty Headman. Good runs be upon you. I didn't do Hempamez strat, or an excuse to not go through D is a good one, yes. Could have thrown there, but I want to lose what I had. We're decked right now. We even picked up the other spear. Something I learned before. Only throw one thing on this part. Oh, maybe two would be better, because you'd get the other roll. But I hit the ceiling after throwing two things one time. I missed that grub too. Messed that up pretty hard by touching the wall. Nice. I have no idea how good that is. Also, I had an extra... I'm missing one of my splits, apparently. Maybe multiple of my splits. and I just didn't realize it ended that early. No deal, although the other way makes it quick. I'm pretty sure it's pretty out of the way, though. You have to go a good amount out of the way, off to the left. I actually did it today during the Monkland thing. You have to go pretty far to the left, and then you have to cross back over to the right once you get high enough. Just to get the pebbles. Enough for final boss. I don't know what you mean. So for someone that's listening, do you guys know when the timer actually paused? Depending on where you are. And there's probably some crazy strat you can do that also is affected by just the world and hating you. You guys are on the second worm grass skip. I mean, it either splits on a gate entry or on touching the echo. It was probably on the echo. I went by it. I could have hit it right when it was active, but I went to it a bit early, to be really honest. So it took a little while to get back into where its active clause was. Because I have no splits for entering sub, let alone entering sub twice, so... The game was sub-echo, to be honest. Given the times that it happened at. That was pretty good. I have no idea if it's better than yours, Point Dexter, but it's better with time without loads, but that doesn't say anything because how good swimming is. Either way, it's very good. Sub 45, but doesn't really happen. Well, that could definitely be sub 44 real time. Alright, we'll have to check that. I'm gonna write a sticky note to make sure I check that at some point this week. What category do I do now? Sure. However, I'm going to be right back.